welcome back to Nightly Fix, New Start Night Show. If you boy now here, Harry, DJ Burns, Dam in the building. Up. Yeah, but we have a special guest right now. She's of various descents. Okay. Moroccan, Canadian, British, what? No?
Oh, that's immigration.
Right. Yo, I like that. Reading the, that's immigration.
It's all white.
The info is like, yeah, I mean, it's a holy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm talking about Empire Eye people in the building. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
You got it right. I thought you were going to say ISIS.
I'm going to ask you this though.
Yeah.
First of all, you mix up with so much things. Like,
because I'm a mix-up person. I don't know what you want. I'm like you Jamaicans. What is it? Out of many...
One people.
Exactly.
See them on.
So why should I be any different than you Jamaicans? I mean, you have white, you have black here, you have Indian, you have Chinese, you have Lebanese, you have Syrian, you have Carib, Arawak, all of that.
What are you not mixed with? I guess that would be the next. What are you not mixed with?
But it's really simple. My dad's Moroccan, my mom's British. Pow. That's it.
Talk Jamaican again. Talk Jamaican again.
Me just say easy thing that, my brethren.
Yo.
Morocco.
Yo.
You know the continent of
Listen
Africa.
to me, no man.
That
It
place
works.
there where Jamaican people always talk about, you know, Africa. Yeah, that's where me from.
Okay.
Right. So that's one. Yes, we have white Africans just like we have white Jamaicans.
There you go.
Wow, unbelievable.
Like
right?
Nara on the inside.
I'm not the whitest dancehall artist. People them that bleach much whiter than me.
Hey, see that shade there? No, hey, see that shade there? No for them have got hide on that shade.
You got there, sir? So wait.
Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans.
Is it that you don't want the title of whitest dancer?
No. But I think she wanted that now.
I just felt like throwing that in there because, for example, I have a background in hip-hop as well.
Yeah.
My brethren, French Montana, is from my country, Morocco. But he don't get none of this that you guys I have to go through because I'm a girl. Because I'm blonde. Even though half the dancehall artists' hair is blonde too.
I guess French kind of blend in.
Yeah,
you know, more easily than
really.
Yeah, we call French no black.
Kind of look. Him look brown. Him look,
yellow. French yellow.
He look brown, like him would look like a light skinned Negro.
That's the color.
I call out and take this up, my guy.
Anyways, that's what you're not planning, eh?
Yes. Anyways, well, I want to talk. Let's touch a little on the name change, right? ISIS. And I was googling because I was like, no, there must be a different meaning for the name Isis. I don't know anyone named Isis, anyways. But I mean, when you Google it, you realize that it's Egyptian. It's actually Egyptian goddess of life, right?
It's actually the first goddess
right
ever worshipped on Earth.
Right. And I was like, but and I read the bio and it said that it changed because the band of thugs kind of changed it, the meaning of the name. But I was like, why giving to ISIS?
Because at first you were like, no, I'm not changing. Like when they started to become more known in the news, I saw that you're defending. No, I'm not changing. But you eventually changed. Right?
Well, eventually what happened is I was in a very bad car accident last year. And when I came back to Jamaica and started 2016, I decided I just want everything brand new.
But just I got asked if you felt that they planned the car accident. Ambushed it.
Find her. Find her.
You sure them never shout I was hala.
Sad. Anyways.
No.
Ignore him.
Oh my goodness. To be honest, it's just at the end of the day, I have to deal with people from all over the world, and they write to me, and I have some Christian fundamentalists that harass me on my page sometimes. I just said, I am so about love. I'm so about feeling your power, about being proud where you're from, that I just don't want that weight. So after many, many years of having this name, some people have changed their names Snoop Lion, Snoopzilla,
Did he change his name
Snoop
approximately 54
Right,
times.
Exactly. So why can't I?
That's true.
I feel like from the accident is like I got a second lease on life. Literally, like a lot of things change and how I see life and how I see myself and where I want to go. And so this was just an outward representation that, things done change. And I want all of you to know. And it's a big change because for so long it's been Empire Isis, and I own my own record label, and it's like every day I'm working and I'm dealing with the publishers and the copyrights and the distributors and it's a lot, but I'm happy.
Who named your Empire Isis?
I did, in a dream. It started ISIS Empire, and then I met 2 Ugandan rappers that were like, "Nah, man, Empire Isis."
Okay.
That you for call yourself. All right, Empire Isis. Yeah.
So
I
what
like
the difference? Okay, because it's like, why go along with them? Like, why you never go with your dream?
I know. It was the same
Thing,
letters. They just were
Yeah.
rearranged.
Yeah.
You know. So I like to listen to wisdom from other people, and sometimes other people's ideas are just better. So I just.
Well, I would know that you're a very well-traveled woman. You know, you left your home from 16.
Yeah, immigration. We had a talk with immigration. Yeah.
First of all,
I overstayed last time. Please.
I was like, how can a 16-year-old just say, "Mom, I'm going to explore and travel new horizons. Bye."
I left.
How did that conversation happen?
Because I was already sneaking out of my window when I was 14, 15. And
That sneak out for Lil D.
She's half black.
Lil D.
She's really half black.
I'd leave Montreal and end up in a party in Toronto,
Isis
which
was
is
a
like
bad
6
girl.
hours away, and be like, "Yeah, so what y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
Me here, you there."
Oh, you gonna get me? Me done there.
So I became obsessed with Latin America growing up, and the Caribbean, the islands. I've always had this. I had a fascination from a really long time. So I basically kind of threatened my parents.
No, she's white now.
Yeah. But watch, it goes white, black, white, black. It's all mixed up.
Yeah.
So I threatened my parents and I said, "If you don't send me away to school, I'm going to disappear." So my parents were like, "Where is the safest Latino country we can send her to where she'll be safe?" So my parents figured out Costa Rica. So I was like, all right. So I'm 16 years old and I'm in university.
You know nobody in Costa Rica?
In San Jose.
You know anyone in Costa Rica?
Tons.
Oh,
You know, if you
your
knew
family.
at the time.
No, I lived with a host family. I had a Costa Rican.
Oh, foreign exchange
Yes,
program.
exactly.
Okay.
But that lasted 3 months. I got bored and I went and lived with. I ran away and lived with some Rastamen on these Bocas del Toro Islands.
I'm
in
just
Panama.
gonna ask you how you move from one of the safest Central American places to one of the most dangerous places.
I didn't realize this,
Caribbean.
obviously, at the time. And I think there's an arrogance when you're 6 foot tall and when you've always been like this and when you grew up with all these cultures. It's normal.
And plus them bust up on the wheat, you know?
The weed?
Yeah.
Canada smokes more weed than any other country on the planet.
Oh, so it
I
wasn't us who introduced
started
you.
growing
Whenever we broke it.
ganja when I was
understand.
15 years old in my backyard. So
real?
that's Canada as a whole. Anyways, listen, Canada, a whole next story. But
Shout out to the 6.
Shout out Snow.
actually, this selecta just contacted me yesterday and was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, big up."
Okay.
But I get the Snow's little sister sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
So from I went to school there and I ended up living with a Rasta matern dread. I come back home and
Did you finish school?
yes, I finished that program. I came back and then I went to university in Canada and I did this Latin American studies program and ended up in Nicaragua working with the Sandinistas, which are a revolutionary group. And nothing was the same ever again. After that, I went to Cuba on an anti-imperialist conference. Then I ended up in South America. I moved to Argentina when I was 18. I moved to Brazil when I was 19 and a half. And I ended up in Jamaica probably when I was 20, 21.
Yeah, make this be the final trip.
No, I feel like she has more to go.
No, I have more to
She's
go.
a rolling stone.
I'm not a rolling stone. There's double meaning to that.
Yes.
I'm an African woman. I'm very loyal and I'm about my tribe. No rolling stones over here.
Okay.
I'm not Gallus or whatever, all that stuff. But I'm going to Africa in May, so I'll be in Gambia and Senegal.
To live or to do music?
No, to go do shows.
Oh, okay.
Perform,
Oh, you're
yeah.
touring.
But wait, didn't you come here to do my documentary?
When I
you first came.
first came to Jamaica, yeah, it was a documentary about Black supremacy
Right,
and
so-
the Bobo Shanties.
All right. So
Yeah.
what made you stay?
Well, what happened is I came here as a documentarian, and then I would start freestyling and stuff like that. Then I met Olive Judgment Yard, and they were like, to sing. So then 6 months later, well, I went back to Canada, said, hi, Mom, Dad, sorry, I quit school again, moving to Jamaica. So then
And you got the disownment.
Yeah,
we're going
at this point they're used to it, man. They're like, just don't get killed. So,
good advice.
So then
Yo, but like our style. Just don't get killed.
Yeah.
so then I come back to Jamaica and I record my first album in Tough Gong Studios in Harry J and Anka. That was my first experience here, 2003.
So you had any musical background?
My mother's a director, so I grew up singing, acting, dancing.
So
I also walk on stilts.
You're like the theater child.
I grew up in the theater.
Okay.
And actually, when I was in South America, I was part of this thing called the International Caravan for Peace, and I was with them for 3 countries, and HBO followed us and made a movie about us called The Warriors of the Rainbow. If you want to see me naked, I'm naked in this movie. So Google it.
Where can we find
yeah.
Warriors of the Rainbow.
Watch that.
At some point, I'm like,
Warriors of the
I need the
Rainbow.
exact URL.
And I was
Warriors
like,
of the Rainbow.
And I was like,
Tell me which part of the movie I can fast forward.
See what we're working with here. What's going on underneath here?
Yeah, but when I'm listening to you and I'm like, like, you have such a different experience than most dancehall artists, most Jamaican people. Like, do you expect us to relate to you? You think that you want to relate to us? Because, I mean, you have so many, like, we can't relate to you.
I'm not Jamaican.
Well, that's it, but you do Jamaican music.
Let's be clear now. But
The cat is out the bag.
Yes, the cat's out the bag. The thing is my answer to you, I'm going to answer you back. Other things that when I'm in Senegal, okay, and I'm like, Damalabuga Samkhal, that a Jeff, blah, 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 whatever. They're not saying, but how are you doing this language thing, our language, how? When I'm in Colombia and I'm like, oh, yeah, and we're in the same situation and I'm in the biggest radio station in Colombia and I have a #1 hit for 6 weeks. They're like, oye, pero qué bueno, la, la, la. They're not saying, pero tú chica, ¿por qué tú hablas español?
What's this about us, muchachos?
Why are you talking Spanish? They're not doing that. I only get that
Here. But but then you're doing Jamaican music.
Yeah,
and you want to be accepted by Jamaican people.
But what I was trying to explain,
is
and I
that-
think you missed the
No,
point,
I
and the last one
understand,
is I also do Spanish music.
Yeah.
Si vales la pena, no eres condena. Fuego a mi lado, quemando la escena. I'm
Oh, well,
down
I
there
didn't know
doing
that you do Spanish
So I do
music.
Spanish dancehall, okay? And when I'm down there, it's not weird.
Well,
So I
Jamaican we have a little issue with
with our
color,
music and culture,
racism,
like,
yeah,
we
But why not
very
have a discussion
protective of
about
it.
it?
because many people call you. I don't know if you look at the comments, because many people say, "Oh, you're the Iggy Azalea of dancehall.
Miley
You're a
Cyrus,
culture
culture
vulture."
But Iggy Azalea doesn't own a record label, doesn't write her lyrics, doesn't have 5 albums,
Ballin'.
doesn't write lyrics for other artists,
Stuntin'.
doesn't write lyrics for Macadamia, doesn't work
Alright,
in all the studios here.
I think there's
I do it on my own.
no. I think this is a time where we say stick the whole of the pin them. Where do you get time to do all this?
I'm always working. I never stop. I'm always working.
Moving from Colombia to all these places, you land here, right? And you do all this since you've been here.
You know what I would have liked? I would have liked if some of my producers had come here and you guys would just spring a couple of questions on them, like, so what was it like the first time you met Isis? Probably I walked into the studio with my Doc Martens, my Bati Raida, sat under the mango tree with the other Fatima and them and say, yo,
You just know what you want.
it's just fearless. It's just like, I love what you guys do, and I want you all to know that it's not in an offensive or in an act or taking your culture and making it something less than it is.
Because some people hear you and they say, oh, it's just a white girl try to sound like
Right.
us
and
trying to do us.
that.
I actually,
And the thing is,
for one,
because
do
many
love
people
that.
say that when you do the music, and you're going to, it's almost like it's almost expected that you're going to do better than
But I've been in this
the Spice
game
and the
for
Maca
so
and
long
everybody.
and had to reinvest every one of my dollars just to still be able to be here and to do that. So that is a perception that is wrong because sometimes people think they know things, but when you really do the research, you come to realize, damn, Bob Marley was half white. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of things with race and color that I understand that here in
sensitive.
Jamaica is a very sensitive thing. I myself grew up around East Africans, black people. My stepfather.
I'm just putting it out here. I think you're black.
That's fine. I'm whatever suits me.
Yeah.
So
I love your
in the
energy, your
moment,
vibe, you know.
whatever it is. But I really love and have studied Caribbean culture very, very deeply. Like from reading super nerdy like V.S. Nepal stuff from Trinidad to Louise Bennett, and like I'm not someone that's here to violate your culture as Jamaicans. I'm someone that wants to be part of it. In fact, dancehall is about the last and the only, pay attention to this, is the only urban genre that has no one with another color.
There you go.
Why?
Spirit finger.
Because you want to hold on to it so much. Because this one 6 foot tall girl is going to come in and change up the whole thing. No, sir. You guys done set the foundation. You done set the program. You done set
And it's a thing with even female artists as well. I have other female artists. I don't know if you noticed. It's very tribalistic.
Yeah, they don't talk.
You know what I mean? So like them see you now, the white girl that come like she want do
big up Bridges, big up my sister.
Yeah, well, I gotta talk about the friendship there.
She's not like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, big up yourself, Bridges.
What a friendship that
I
come
love
on.
my crew.
What a friendship that come
My
on.
friendship with her came through doing a music video for Third World through Steve at Truckback, because he's one of my producers, and he needed, two girls. And then we met, and it was like boof buff.
I'm just sitting here, I'm listening to you. You know, the many places you've been. But now I call on not dead prayer, not bored. But I like for your eulogy still when you pass and gone. Because your eulogy supposed to take 3 hours.
The man got dark.
No, I'm just saying. No, I mean.
No eulogy talk.
Yeah, nothing like that.
So
We're not calling that.
You know what I mean? Like, she almost touched that door last year.
We're not calling it down, but boy, you do a whole heap. You do a lot, you know. And but also, I mean, what do you think? You think people receive your music? Because I like it. At first, I heard it a while ago, and it sounds good. It sounds authentic to me.
I think that I'm getting a good reception when I get the platform, when I get the chance. If people just look at me and
I did want to ask you if you feel like you have to explain yourself. Like you have to, everywhere you go, you have to explain that. No.
Well, with the attitude that you just, and the question that you just gave me, and you seem quite well educated, so I'm just...
No, man, I done, man. I'm pretty done.
According to Doms, I am.
Big up
I'm pretty done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are certain things that are ingrained, and even in Morocco, I shock people in my own country.
Yeah.
Like the rappers, they're all scared of me. They're like, "Salam alaikum." Come here, and they're like, "She's Jamaican." I'm like, "No, Moroccan, Ahmed, come here." So I don't know. You guys have influenced me so much. I mean, I was gone for 7 months in recovery, and all I could think about was coming back. I was listening to Irie FM and Zip.
Zipping on me, yes, yes, sir.
And just, reading Loop Jamaica and The Observer.
Just to stay connected.
I just don't want to lose them.
You need a house out here.
Yeah, so that's me. When I want to know something, I go very, very, all the way.
You're very passionate. I see that.
Extremely passionate.
Yeah, you go where you feel like you're needed, and you go where you want to go. You know, you're free.
Do you know
spirit.
who the Zapatistas are?
No.
Okay, there's this revolutionary group in southern Mexico, okay, with a guy called Subcomandante Marcos. So I bicycled these legs on a bicycle because I wanted to beat Che Guevara. Che Guevara has the Motorcycle Diaries, and I said, he's such a puss. I want to bicycle. So I bicycled from Panama to Mexico City and lived all along the way with all kinds of different people. And this is verifiable. So
only white people can do this.
No, look here. Hey, it's like it was me. Let me see how me know.
What? Who says that?
Me, the black guy, ride from Panama to Mexico.
You could have passed.
Shoot the black youth.
You could have passed.
No, I could have been kidnapped a million times. A white girl with a big butty in spandex with her butt in the air for 7 countries. I'm lucky I'm alive.
I'm going to pre that video later.
Trust me. Okay.
Where's the something name? The something that you were in
HBO.
HBO. What is something name?
Warriors of the Rainbow.
Warriors of the Rainbow.
I can't.
All kind of crazy stuff.
Me, I don't feel later. Me, I
It
go and
seems
watch it.
like you deal with the race hate well. And, Yeah,
It comes with being well exposed
Comes with the
and
territory.
fearless.
I want to know you do the next type of hit because you say you're par with Bridges.
Yeah.
Bridges are a friend. And some people them say when them look at her, them say she look like a tranny. I look inside the comment sections and them say that about you as well.
Really?
Like, yeah, like
Okay.
but World Star Hip Hop, where I
Okay.
saw it, I think I had
Yeah,
a second down video.
I think
so I wonder if
everyone-
I you because you're par with Bridges, but
Okay.
them says are like you never heard that before?
Well, no, I've never heard that before, but
Mm.
I'm not. If you're saying it's the World Star, if it's on World Star,
Bridges
I'm
there.
here, I'm here.
Really
You're
not-
savages
I'm
there.
not-
I'm
I'm not.
troll.
Listen, it's my second time on World Star Hip Hop. The first time I ever was on World Star Hip Hop, I was with Angela Yee at Lip Service Eminem radio show, and I said a comment. I said, "Checks over dicks." It went viral. Okay, so
Janos.
when that went viral, ended up on World
Empire
Star
have to
Hip
say penises.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
Checks over male anatomy of the lower.
Yeah, we have to deal with
Instead
God and
these.
green. Yeah.
Checks
Okay.
over these.
Checks
No.
over D's, whatever.
Yeah.
But I had a point. My point is that, the World Star Hip Hop audience is it's a rabid,
It's savage.
They're
kind of
awful.
savage.
Yeah.
That's what's normal. It's all the videos have that. I don't read comments to me. I'd rather hear it from you or us discuss or something like that. That I always listen to. When you're a tall woman,
You're intimidating to short men. Example.
Yeah, sure, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, because right now we're about to take pictures after he won't stand next to you.
in Jamaica, short man love me off bad.
Yeah?
Yo, mama says.
You know what I'm
Gosh,
saying about? You know what I'm saying about short man? You know?
Let's, that, no, they have to be there. They have
I
the
just want
biggest
to finish
egos.
to comment what you said, but I don't know about those comments under Bridges' pictures. I didn't even know about the comments under mine. But people are always going to say stuff, okay?
True.
But I myself don't really watch the face because I'm so persistent and so consistent.
And you know what you're about.
And I know what I represent, and I know who's my audience. So outside of Jamaica, now I wanted to focus on Jamaica. I wanted to focus on Jamaican people getting to really know me.
Yeah.
But my main audience are people who love dancehall reggae that are not Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Okay, so Colombianos, Venezolanos, in America, in Canada, different places
You
like
name
that.
it.
So I just want to be part of, the wave of people that are keeping dancehall positive, and Mina in a no
Lele.
Because there are people who say, why you don't
messy business.
stick to pop? Do pop? Why you
that's-
trading a possible Grammy for your YVA? Call the YVAs.
It's because I love dancehall, and that's why people need to
Okay, I hear it.
realize
I
that.
hear it.
People need to realize that, yes, I could just be doing pop and EDM.
Yeah, because
I could
your
be going
songs-
bang, 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 bang. Your love, it's been like a shotgun. It's so easy for me to write songs like that, but I prefer the challenge and the flow of dancehall. I prefer the ability to chat. It makes me feel gangstrous. And then when I'm on the stage and I have access to all these different styles, and there's a band and a selector on my dancers, and I'm like
Yes,
the
it-
MC,
yeah, man.
and it's just like, oh, I feel so
A
powerful.
different
So
feeling,
yeah,
man.
that's just what it is.
Because your song got, because when I say, like, as Nara said, like, traded in, I'm not going to say the YVA, but traded a possible Grammy for, you're featured on Girls, your song, Get Up on the,
Get up on it.
thank you. Yeah, it was featured in the Girls
It's
episode.
playing all day long on
Yeah.
HBO all the time.
So,
That's a
I mean,
lesbian
why?
show?
No, it's not the.
You
well,
have to,
she
no,
kind of
look,
look like it, but
you have
no.
to understand.
No, when me hear people talk about the show, them talk about them thing.
Anyway.
But you know what it is? They're really weird
boy, I
Brooklyn
see.
chicks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so why, and it sounds more rap, hip hop.
Here, let me tell you something. A lot of artists don't make that much music. I'm not one of those. I'm always making music. When I go home, I have 9 producers who wrote me today. I have dudes from Italy. I have Colombianos, people remixing my shit in Arabic, in Egypt. Oh, did I say the SH?
You did. Oh gosh.
Mierda.
You know, so we make people too comfortable. We make people too comfortable in them studio.
I like it. I really do feel like this, like a Breakfast Club kind of vibe here. By the way,
Easy,
Big up
easy.
yourself.
Oh.
But yeah, so I just make a lot of music. I have the option of doing that. I have a song coming out in Tanzania called Nimapeta Mavumba. I'm singing it.
How many,
Nimapeta
how many
Mavumba.
languages?
Really, really
Nimapeta
good. I
Mavumba.
speak 6.
Wow.
But I can fake my way through another 4.
Wow.
So make it about 10.
Wow.
You can fake you.
I hear that before.
Nimapeta
Wyclef
Mavumba.
style.
She know the basics for like 4. Yeah.
Right, that little plugs here and there just to make it feel.
Can you
like,
tell me the name of the song again? We're coming out in Tanzania.
Well, actually, it means get money.
Get money.
But Nimapeta Mavumba, that's Swahili.
Nimapeta Mavumba.
Yeah, so
Sometimes you feel like you're show off though.
I'm not telling you, like, she just a stunt
Like,
power. She just
I know this.
yeah.
I've been there.
And she just a drop different language just so.
because that's my thing.
Yeah.
This is my thing. Like other people are, demon. Other people is atgyal. Other people is stage show boss. Me is international
Eclecticism.
ambassador.
No, Mike just create a new word.
Eclectic.
Eclecticism.
I think
I'm
that
not sure
actually,
that's
no,
a,
it
that's a
does
word.
exist.
All right.
Look at
Big
you.
up myself.
It does.
All right.
The beard is working.
We
That's a
have
sexy
to
word.
ask.
Eclecticism.
Eclecticism.
There we go.
Everybody, spell
can't.
it out tonight.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, don't try.
No. So we gotta ask, what's the plan for the rest of the year? I know you have the tour and you have the new song in Tanzania. So what else?
Right now, I'm pushing my song Confidence. I have a new video. That's the one that's on World Star Hip Hop.
The savages.
It's kind of it's on the cartwheel rhythm, so it's kind of a throwback vibe. Next video for Settle Down, that's going to be coming out in March.
Which I see viral. It went viral. Like people are dancing away from them bed.
Yeah. Those are some dancers that I have all over the world.
Yeah.
And just non-stop singles with a visual, because someone like me, you can't just hear me, you have to see me too.
Yeah.
This is true.
So it's a lot of work.
I turned it. You have to see it.
We have to see it. So what people can see, the naked. I mean the social media.
Okay, everybody,
That's it.
please go check out my Facebook.com, Empire Eye, Instagram.com, Real Empire Eye. Sorry, these are all new addresses.
No, you see how things funny? She know 10 different languages. But your own social media.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, you can find me as Empire Eye or Real Empire Eye anywhere from Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud. If you don't have a credit card and you would like some of my music, go to my soundcloud.com/Empire Eye. It's a very third world friendly.
I like that.
My Moroccans can't afford
Me like the disclaimer.
My
Balling on
Moroccans
us.
can't afford it. My Mexicans, my Nicaraguans, how are they going to get my music? I gotta make it for free.
See the Jamaican here to can't afford it. So I shall be going there.
I'll make my money off Stephen and Mary Catherine up in wherever with their credit cards.
Bless God. Bless God.
You know?
Alrighty.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Thanks for having
people.
me.
Empire Eye. Now, if you expand the laptop, there's some can search for the naked. Go.